Hey y'all, I am making tacos today for Taco Tuesday. It's lunch. I got a little bit of time to get these going, so we're gonna turn the oven on first. The shells that I use bake at 325. Bake at 325 for 6 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do. You go grab my shells. We're going to bake these shells. And I typically don't like, yeah, we're gonna bake those shells. I ain't gonna say what I don't like because I want y'all to eat whatever it is you like. You need to find the pan. The pan where I'm gonna use to heat my shells. Maybe I just use foil because I can't find the pan. Hey y'all, how's it going? What's up, what's up? It's been a minute because the sister has been busy, but I'm back. These are my shells. Y'all see how much seasoning is on these shells? Then I'd be good. Oh, I see it. Right here, regular old taco pan. Now typically I have nitrile gloves, but I think this got a short in it. It smells like it's short now. We're not gonna chance it. I need to get that fixed, but typically I use nitrile gloves, but I'm out of gloves. So I'm gonna just use my hand to put the turkey in the pot. What's going on, y'all? We are making tacos today for Taco Tuesday. And I done messed around and put the seasoning in the cabinet, and the tripod is up by the cabinet. So got to do a little bit of maneuvering. So excuse me really quickly. Find the pepper. I didn't think it through, but that's all right. A little bit of black pepper. And then some accent. If it's one thing I can live on, it's tacos. I'm telling you. If it's one thing I can live on, it's tacos. So we're going to open our meat. I use turkey for my tacos. I am not a ground beef girly. I really don't like using ground beef to cook. I can't tell you the last time I've cooked with it. So because I don't have my gloves, I'm gonna just scoop this out of here. I already have my oven on. Let me show y'all my shells. They are spicy shells. Get up the meat that fall, because you know y'all be critiquing everything. No, she didn't let that meat drop. I'm not a professional cook. I cook for me and my family. Me and my family. What's going on, y'all? Hey, Emmy. I hope y'all are doing well. It's lunchtime, so I figured folks would be on looking to see what's being fixed. Let me move that so y'all can see. So I typically just put the turkey meat in. Make sure I chop it up a little so it can cook evenly. I have my shells waiting till the oven heats up. And then I season the meat while it's in the pot. Yes. I just put some salt on it. Sometimes I use this fine salt, finely granulated salt, and sometimes I use the bigger kosher salt. But always pepper. Always pepper. Did I make sure it's kind of like on medium heat? And then I just put the lid on and let it cook for a little bit. So I hope y'all are doing well on this Tuesday. I always say that Tuesday is one of those days this is the pantry where everything else goes down. But Tuesday is one of those days that is just kind of like a little orphan day of the week. People don't think anything is going on Tuesdays, really. I am making taco salad. Well, not salad. I'm making the meat for the tacos. And then I use my little meat stirrer. So instead of breaking up my utensils trying to chop this meat, you just bang it up with I call it the meat chopper. Yes, Barry, definitely Taco Tuesday. The only thing I'm missing is my my taco shirt. It's the only thing I'm missing. So I made these same tacos last week. There are some folks who enjoy watching me make tacos. I don't know why. But it's one of my favorite dishes. I do not put green peppers in my taco meat. I don't add anything else. For the meat, I just use the ground meat in the seasoning packets. So, nothing else. Now, if I were making chili, I would use green peppers and all that other stuff. But I mean, it's taco meat. You don't have to add a whole bunch of extra in. Trust me. Especially if you pick the right seasoning packet, then you're golden. If you pick the right seasoning packet, you good. You don't have to use nothing else additional. What are y'all having for lunch? What are y'all eating? Tacos on a Tuesday. And I always set myself up because I have a meeting at 1 o'clock. but I always feel like I can get the stuff cooked in time. Cooked and eaten. So sometimes I show up to my meeting chomping on tacos. Are you voting or did you vote early? Y'all just be coming in asking all kinds of stuff. What's going on? You know, everything ain't for social media. Some stuff I discuss when I get ready. Other stuff just ain't gonna be discussed at all. Hey, from Austin, Texas. But you just let the meat cook down, and you can use this instead of a spatula to actually cook the meat. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because it's cooking a little too slow for me. Have y'all eaten lunch already for the day? What was for lunch? What did we have? Or what did you have? So for the fixings, I usually use my taco meat, and then after I take this out, I heat it up with some shredded cheese in the microwave. Specifically taco cheese from Kraft. I think it's cheddar and Asadero. You must be on Mountain Time if it's breakfast time there. Particularly cheddar and Asadero cheese. And then I add sour cream, shredded lettuce, and then 2 or 3 different taco sauces. I like, okay, Pacific. Makes sense. You must be on the West Coast. California, Arizona, Nevada, that area. In terms of cooking with gas, I prefer to cook with gas too. It's just, you know, this house that I'm in has an electric stove right now. So I use this, but when I did have a gas stove, my food was done very fast. I didn't have to turn the heat up. It didn't take water forever to boil. So I get it. Gas is preferred, but unfortunately, it's not available here right now. So yeah, cooking with what I got, but just about every week you'll see me somewhere eating tacos because I keep this meat mixture in my refrigerator. Matter of fact, I use 2 different seasoning packets. So I mixed the Old El Paso original and the Old El Paso hot and spicy. I mixed those together for my meat. And then always drain the grease off. Y'all, somebody told me the Old El Paso, yes, it's the best. Somebody told me they were at somebody's house and they were making taco. Y'all gotta excuse me because you got this how you chop the meat up. They were making tacos and they finished cooking the meat and just like dumped the sauce packets, the seasoning packets in on top of everything else and didn't even bother to drain the grease off the meat. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Ooh, please make sure you drain the grease. Now, some people use meat grease and drippings to make gravy, and that's fine, but not just to consume right along with the tacos. That makes them super greasy. I like to use block cheese and just cut my own cheese. Great. Oh my goodness. In terms of the freshly grated cheese, I agree. It is better. It tastes better. I just don't have the time to shred it up. Now, when I get ready to cook my holiday meals, most of the times I shred my own cheese with a cheese grater, but just ain't got that kind of time these days. Hey, y'all coming in. I see you. Happy Taco Tuesday. I really hope the week has started off great in that, you know, ain't nobody tried to steal your joy. Because it can happen so fast. Turn this down. What have y'all had for lunch? Is anybody eating lunch? Or are we just on TikTok watching other people eat lunch and on YouTube watching other people eat lunch? Let's see. So for the sauce, when I say I use like a few different sauces, I mean it. I think that's just because I'm extra though. That's just me. I'm just extra and it's all right, I think. So, let me see. I do have the sauces I use, and this is not sponsored. It's not an ad, okay? Not an ad. It's not promotional. Let me say that. I use the hot sauce. I use the fire sauce. And I also use the Diablo sauce. So that was in order of increasing hotness. So, I've already cried. My Bengals got killed. Oh, I'm not a huge NFL fan until it comes time for the playoffs in the Super Bowl where snacks are involved. And then I pick a team. I tend to pick an NFL team like in the finals. And then I'm rocking. Like, I need to understand what's going on. So, all right, we are almost done here. Just a little bit more, I think. And then I'm going to drain the juice off. In the meantime, my shells are getting ready to go in the oven. I usually put them on a pan, but first, oh, I found it. When you think you can't find nothing, always look again. Anytime you feel like you lost something. All right, here's the pan. So the trick for these tacos is to watch them because, let me see. As they cook, they get narrow in the front. So there's usually like a little blocky thing that goes in there to prevent this from cooking all the way down. But I can't find it and I don't want to open another box of taco shells. So I'm just going to stick this in the oven and keep my eye on it. But line them up to where when it gets ready to cook down, this is as far as it can go. Because if it gets too narrow, you won't be able to like put your meat and stuff inside. Y'all probably like, she carrying on all of this about tacos. It's that serious for me. Now, it might not be that serious for you, but it's that serious for me. Because I love my tacos. And it looks like I'll be finished in time before my meeting to at least enjoy one of them. At least enjoy one really, really good one. Great, I'm coming over for Super Bowl Sunday. Okay. All right, we're gonna drain the grease. Some people pour grease down the sink. I am not one of those people. Some people sop it up with a paper towel and stick it in the trash. We just typically fill up containers around here, and then, hey Carly, and then when it's time to like dispose of that container, we do that. So, I'm gonna grab a measuring cup. And because I'm doing this on camera, it may or may not work, but trust me, it works. Let me get my rag because I may have just a tiny little mess, my rag and my cup. This is for the water for the seasoning packet. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna turn this down. And we're gonna put the lid here. All right, don't fail me. I do this every day, every week. And just turn it over like that. You can let the meat fall. You gotta keep a tight grip on the lid though. I put my grease in the flower beds. The worms love it. Oh, wow. Never knew that was a thing. But okay, if whatever works, you know. All right. So then I move this because if I don't, I'm clumsy and I will knock it off the counter. So that's over there, and when it solidifies, my husband's either going to come in and roll his eyes that I didn't pour it into the canister before it solidifies, or he's just going to grab a paper towel and scoop it out and put it somewhere. All right, you don't want this to start really cooking again. So I just take my spatula, make sure it's loosened up a little bit, and turn it down before I have to turn it up again. And I usually start with the original mix. Hey, Allison. I usually start with the original mix. Tear that off. Seasoning's gonna go flying. That's all right. I'll scoop it up later. And then put in maybe about half a pack to start with. And then I grab the hot and spicy mix. Not sponsored, not an ad. And then put the hot and spicy mix in. And then I pour in water. A decent amount, but not too much. I stir it up a little bit. Where are you from? I am from South Africa. I work with a parent who is from South Africa at my kids' school. But I am from the U.S. I'm in the U.S. Actually in South Carolina, to be honest. Yes, I'm using turkey meat. That's all I use. Oh, Barry, you're from Ohio? Sweet. Thank you for the flour, Allison. Yeah, that's all I use is turkey meat. So once I get it in the pot, I make sure I have it mixed up pretty good. Not too much juice. When I say juice, I mean water and seasoning. It looks like this kinda. Well, I don't want to turn it over, so you get the picture. But then you turn it up and leave the lid off so it can kind of boil and thicken up a little bit. All right, we are going to check on our shells, which y'all didn't remind me about, but they didn't burn, thankfully. See how they've kind of cooked down and folded on one another? And one in the front is a little narrow. And if I had had that cardboard piece in there, it wouldn't have closed up all the way, but we can still work with it. So I'm gonna turn that off. Barry in Ohio. I lived in Michigan for 17 years. I just moved back here to South Carolina. The Great Palmetto State. Woo, Taco Tuesday in full effect. For sure, good vibes. Try some cheesy fries. Gonna put these up and get this in the trash. Well, actually, I'm gonna hold on to the seasonings because I need to make sure I don't need more. And so while this is cooking, up, I rarely miss a Taco Tuesday. If I do, I gotta be doing something that's got me super busy. I'm gonna turn this down and do a little taste test. Make sure the meat is how I like it. I'm gonna move that because it's still cooking and I don't want it to burn. All right, the moment I've been waiting for. I don't know about y'all. Woo! That is good. I'm putting just a hair more spicy seasoning. Hot and spicy. And we're going to add just a splash more water. Bring it back and let it cook just a little longer so the seasoning can get in. I've been doing well, can't complain. It's been a minute since I've been on any live platform. So I'm working on my live streams for 2 separate platforms, but it's all good. Okay, so that's that. Let me get a rag. We are going to wipe this down, and then comes my favorite part of it all, plating the tacos. Getting them on there. And how I argue with people about how the taco is put together, because the sour cream goes on top of the hot meat and cheese and not on top of the lettuce. I don't know why places insist on putting sour cream on top of the lettuce, but you know. Yes, y'all, please show me a little bit of love. Hit the like button if you're on the like button platform, and tap the screen if you're on the tap the screen platform. I am multitasking today. Young lady, find out what she wants to be. And what was that? What was that? I'm getting ready for Halloween too with my kids. Oop, turn that off. Okay, so what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do? All right. Okay, this is not sponsored. It's not an ad. It's not a promotion. Not sponsored. This is the cheese I use. Not sponsored. Once again, it's by Kraft. It's called Cheddar and Asadero, specifically for tacos, and it's so good. I'm in the dishwasher. Hang on a second. Let me find a bowl. Okay, we'll use this. So I put a little bit of meat in here. Looking for something to use. Y'all have so many dishes going. I use so many dishes, but I don't like washing them. My husband washes most of the dishes. Okay, so we're gonna spoon the mixture out and put it in here. It's on the back eye because the front eye is still hot, but look at that. All right, we're gonna get enough, we think, for 3 tacos. We may have a little left over, and that's fine because you can always refrigerate the meat and cheese. What is Layla trying to be for Halloween? All right, so this is a cheese. I just put some in the bowl. And what do y'all put on top of your, Essie is on Eastern Standard Time. And Georgia is on Eastern Time as well until you get near Alabama. And then that turns into Central Time, I think. Okay. What do y'all cover y'all's food with that you put in the microwave? Some people use paper towel. Some people use nothing. My mama always used wax paper, so that's what I use. Are y'all familiar with wax paper? Who cooks? If you don't cook, you don't know. If you don't cook, you don't know what wax paper is, right? All right, just put a little sheet of wax paper over the... Lord, I thought I was gonna have time to eat my tacos, but okay, here we go. Cover it up. I'm gonna put it on a minute. Might not need all of that, but that's what we're gonna go with right now. Okay. Let's get our tacos on. 1, 2, and the little folded one makes 3. And then I'm gonna go grab the fixins. Ooh, move this stuff to the sink. So other than the taco meat and the sauce, woo, it's hot. It does get melty once you put it on, but I put so much cheese on that I want to heat it, and I want it to be bubbly, bubbly. Let me show you. I'm just particular and weird about stuff like that. So I want it to look like that. So much so that when you take the fork to pull it up, you get that. So it gets melty if you don't heat it, but this way it gets extra melty. Okay, we are going to put it together, and I'll probably take a couple of bites, and then thank you for your gift. I might take a couple of bites, and then I'm gonna have to run. Woo! super hot. Okay, let me bring it close so y'all can get just as excited as I am. Boom. All right. We are going to scoop. I'm going to do the little tiny one first, and then I'll show you the little bendy one. All right. And you know what's funny? This weekend, I was at my parents' house, and, you know, they give me a hard time. I'm good and grown with 2 kids of my own, married, jobs, you know, that kind of thing. Fully self-sufficient, independent person. And to me, I'm still their kid, and there's certain things I eat and I fix that they don't want. I've been offering them these tacos forever and ever and ever. No, the wrapper doesn't get melty. It stays. It doesn't melt at all. It just kind of gets loose, but I live by this to heat stuff up because it catches all the splatter. So they claim they don't, you know, I don't eat this and I don't eat that. And I had leftover taco meat this weekend that I took to their house just because I was going to be there this weekend. I'm like, you know, let me take something so I don't have to keep buying food. When I tell y'all I offered them and they were like, yeah, we'll try it. Let's see what this is about. I got video that I'm holding. I'm not going to, I ain't gonna put them out there like that. But let's just suffice it to say they were back for seconds. So boom. You can talk all you want about my tacos. Granted, they're not the prettiest, and I'm not trying to make them the prettiest. So that's how they look when they first, you know. Now the sour cream goes next, not the lettuce. Do you understand? Do you understand? Class, do you understand? That makes it so that the sour cream will melt and take in the flavors of the spice and all that of the meat. I don't understand why people want to put the lettuce next. The lettuce does not go next. And I stand by that. So we're going to open that. Put this lid on. And then I'm going to try to do this with the plate in the air. We're going to see. I usually do 1 line per taco. 1 thick line per taco. Perfection on the first. Perfection on the second. Booyah! Perfection on the third. That 1 line, okay? Gonna put that over there. Then I don't have my kitchen scissors right here beside me, so do not judge me or judge me. It doesn't matter either way. Okay, then this goes on the taco. I just pour. I love lettuce, so I pour. And whatever falls to the side, I usually end up scooping up as I eat. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the fridge because I don't like my lettuce hanging out to get room temp. Mash it down just a little. That's what it looks like. See, you see them coming together. There is an art. So then we go with the sauces. And like I said, I use 3. Not sponsored, but definitely from a popular taco restaurant. They sell the sauces in the stores. Not sponsored, not promoted, not an ad. This is the hot sauce. So a little bit of that goes on. This is what I call the flavorful sauce. So that gives it the initial flavor. Ooh. Like I said, I'm particular about my tacos. So, hey. All right, this is the fire sauce. This comes in with the spice, all right? This little one on the side is determined not to stay up. I typically use the most of this one. I do like heat. So that's down. Last but not least, whew, I just found this one not too long ago, but since I found it, it's become the favorite. This is Diablo sauce. Not sponsored, not a promotion. I'm not getting paid. All right, and I just literally do like just a little drip real fast. Little drip real fast. Little drip real fast. All right. Want to see me take the first bite? Before that, I need a fork so I can press it down. And I need to, oh, I got a little bit of time to wipe the counters. Let me get this trash off of here so that when I end the live, I can run upstairs to my meeting. This is my lunchtime fun thing that I've done today. Maybe I'll get on and fix lunch more often. What say you? Okay, we like to use plastic forks because like I said, don't nobody want to wash no dishes. All right, we'll go for this little one first since it's all narrow and folded over. So I just like to mix the sauces a little bit. And if you see, the sour cream is now melted in. And we just take it. Hey, blessed abundance. Look at y'all. So, ooh, that is spicy. Look at, and this shell is jalapeno cheddar flavored. It's almost like a Dorito shell. Look at the seasoning coming off. All right. Here go. Let's do this side. Look at that. Here goes nothing. I'm looking for a napkin. So good, y'all. Yes. What kind of taco shells? Let me show you. I gotta say, not sponsored, not an ad, not a promotion. They just want to see jalapeno cheddar. Okay? Jalapeno cheddar. Nice little kick with all the different spices. It's really good. Y'all, ground turkey for tacos. Trust me, I don't think you'll go back. Put the ground beef up for the turkey. For the tacos, and use turkey. For real. I'm one of them people trying not to talk with food in my mouth. Jennie-O. If you make them, let me know. Be sure to heat the shells. Jennie-O turkey, 85 to 15%. 85% lean, 15% fat. Yes, 93% lean and 7% fat is healthier, but it don't taste as good. The tacos will not taste as good, I'm telling you. It's Taco Tuesday. I'm encouraging you, make your own. You don't have to make this kind. Make some kind. These are good though. My mouth is on fire. But that's all right. This was my lunch break of the day. I'm typically live every day for lunch on one platform or another. But it's just my way of making sure that I take time during the middle of the day from my job, get up from my desk. I work from home, so I need to be up and moving, or else I'll work at that desk all day. Jenny O is really good. I'm glad you agree. All right, I'm gonna finish up this last little bite, and then I'm gonna roll out because I need to log on to a meeting. Thank y'all for joining me. It was so fun today. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll do leftovers. Maybe we'll fix something else for lunch. All right. Yes, as always, good to see you, Allison. Thank you for hanging out here. You all on the clock app down here, and you all on the TV app up top. Thank you so much. See you around. If you're down here, be sure to connect. If you are up top, up here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, okay? Here it is 1 p.m. All right, where are you? That is 7 o'clock at night, Carly. Maybe we talk about, oh, I don't know about that. You can inbox me for that because I can let you know that. You know, I don't, it is what it is. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious. But if it's not, you know, take a wild guess, okay? Oh, you did say you were in South Africa. Okay, last bite is gotten kind of messy because y'all stalling me and I gotta go to my meeting. All right, see ya next time. Toodles.